Good morning, everyone. I am having a pre-period skin situation. Little pimples coming all over. So we need to quickly tackle that. It is Saturday, 8:30. We just stood up because Falco is sick, Leia is sick, and it's been, terrible night. All of us really needed that sleep, but now we are in a little bit of rush because there's so many things that needs to be done over this weekend. Because next week it's raining, pergola needs to be built because it was delivered and is standing still in our garden. The drainage system needs to be done, but I don't know, that can be tackled this weekend. But that's also standing all over. Yesterday I was feeling pretty sick, so had to call in sick, and the daycare was closed. So we shared the duty of parenthood so that I could relax a little bit and get better in the morning. And whilst the date, Falco took her to the zoo. They lost a hat, her favorite hat. So another thing that needs to be repurchased. I would say parenthood is also realizing that you buy one and the same thing 20 times. Either it gets destroyed, gets lost. Talking about that, we repurchased this cat because the old one had to be washed and we were just too scared to wash it, and she ticking out, and 2-year-old is not the age where you can really negotiate stuff. So yeah, we just went the easy road down. Now we have two same things. I don't know what to think about this top. It always tilts like that, and I don't know if this is the look that I like. Also, a quick glimpse of what my get ready looks every single morning. She dragged out some winter clothes and is playing with them. Also, if you're a recurrent viewer, you probably have noticed that I skipped on uploading yesterday on Friday once again because the past upload was on Monday, and I'm vlogging in real life. I had options to do some kind of sit-down video, but to be frank, I just did not want to have a video for video. I just did not feel like it's just so past me to talk about handbags. So I decided that it would rather be better to stay truthful and not to have an upload. I know. I would be really curious from what kind of content you found me or where you found me from. If you could let me know, that would be really lovely. It doesn't mean that I don't enjoy luxury. You all know that I'm quite materialistic when it comes to my makeup, quite, label driven. I am interested into labels. This huge zit doesn't seem like it's gonna be hidden today. One try more. And I feel like I didn't finish what I wanted to say, what we are doing today. We are going to Stade once again today because it's close by, and we hope it won't take a whole day of ours, but instead we can have a little bit of outing, and then it gets super hot today later on, and then we can maybe do some garden stuff that we need to do. Leia is asking for the towel. Both father and daughter are running around with running noses. The funny thing is that Leia has been coughing in my face, obviously, especially when she wakes up. And, I did not get it, and instead Falco got it. Hello, Mimi. Come, let's eat. I know. It looks ridiculous that I'm feeding them like this. But you guys, they don't eat. And when I say they don't eat, I mean they don't eat. Which would be fine. But last time when we left them like that, they threw up so badly that both bed cover as well as the curtains got dirty. So it adds up to extra work for us to leave them to themselves. Let's prepare the batches for the cats. Now we need 30 grams each. Can we switch the places? Did he?
Mama macht jetzt den Mixer laut.
Oh, ja!
Kamzada. We are on the way. I constantly catch myself talking to Leia in German, even though every single evening when I'm lying in bed, I'm giving myself a promise that the next day is going to be the one where I'm going to start speaking to her exclusively Georgian. And I say this and I put this immense pressure on myself because, first of all, I want her to be able to talk in Georgian to my family. I know that she understands quite a lot, but I don't know how long that persists as her interests diversify, as she grows. Obviously, her surrounding is fully German, and me being the only anchor to her, like to keep this connection with Georgian, I feel like that I should be putting more effort than that. But saying that, I in the morning saw a post from a girl in a Facebook group where other Georgian parents living in Germany are exchanging their experiences. The post resonated so much. It was basically about exactly the same thing. Her failing to speak 100% to her child in their own tongue. First, not finding the words for everything, because after living a few years, feel like that there are a number of vocabulary that you have learned in the foreign country that you never used in your own language, or you didn't even have those items back in your house. And then secondly, and most importantly, having a German partner is not really helping as well. Leia is listening to her music, so I think I'm going to continue that a little bit later on. I just had to cut off filming because Leia is listening to her music and the copyright can be a problem. Anyhow, what I was trying to say is that I just always have this hope that women will be supporting women more than they do. And I got to realize that when I saw that post on Facebook where, as told, the other girl was talking about exactly the same issue. The other moms were super judgeful about this, saying that it's, like how much effort we put and that they exclusively speak Georgian, never speak despite other kids being around. Good for them if they manage that, but it is really, really difficult. I know a few of my friends do that, but they have also other friends around who also speak the same language as their mother tongue. And I don't have any Georgian friend around. I need to have that automatic, switch in my brain. So for every sentence, depending on with whom I'm speaking, to sort out and think, okay, what language do I need to speak right now? Not as easy as they say. Anyhow, I hope you could follow up my ramble. Amidst this cloudy environment of cars passing by, it is what it is.
What a wasted time. Should have been here on the
Mitzis
outside, read the
gegen Nazis.
signs.
Love this city. Never gets boring for me.
Used to call you mine. Gave it my best, but I don't need one more try. 'Cause, baby, I'm all out of hope. Could I find it when I go? Think we're only here to stay alive now. Funny, we ran.
Basically, there was no space outside, so we just came in. We are in the restaurant, in the Greek one. Our food is here.
I should go. So I take what I can and I toss it in the car. Drive away down the highway. I can't stay 'cause I know that all
Back home, you guys, or may I say that it's me who is back home. Falco and Leia are still out with the car. I bet he drove grocery shopping. We did not really speak because Leia fell asleep in the car finally at 2 p.m. Always causes stress among us because we know that the latest she sleeps, the evening is like ruined. But I think this is the transitional phase between 2 and 3-year-old. More than that, what annoys me is that I did not realize that apparently my mic storage was full, so I'm not exactly sure what I actually filmed and if the recording of the audio really worked. If not, that could mean that all the filming that I did today in the morning, which was anyway huge chaos could be in vain, which would be a pity because I'm trying my best, really trying my best to have video ready at least for the beginning of the week. But it is what it is. On a good note, I came home and this package was there, which made me really happy. I ordered 2 pieces from the Outnet, which is sort of like outlet shop of the Net-a-Porter group. And I've been waiting for this one really a lot. So let's open it up together. This is the wrapping that we have. Here we have the skirt that I got from, I guess, Toteme. I'm not exactly sure. Yes, Toteme. Here you can see the embossed logo of it. I mean, I'm gonna try it on so you're gonna see, but it looked very, very interesting because of the cuts on the side, and I thought being black, I could use this for work. Let's try it first. What is happening in here? Child is at home. Ugh. And now cat is being a baby, but that's what cats are, right? You guys miss also cuddling and playtimes, don't you? I know it. They are losing hair, which is really annoying. So here we go. Another item that we have is the ballerina flats. After trying out that flattered loafers, which I decided to send back eventually, I thought quite a bit and I realized that it's getting hotter and hotter every single day. So it's not really weather for loafers anymore. I'm always being behind the things. At the back of my mind, I postponed the idea of buying loafers for autumn, if it's still in. And meanwhile, got a very simple, very elegant ballerina flats that look like this. Oh, the leather is super soft and the sole looks very sturdy. Hope that it will be comfortable because the look of it is exactly that plain, beautiful look that I wanted. So let's try both of them on. This is how the flats look, and I actually really like the look of it. Just not sure if it's way too big. I sized it up half size because most of the time when I buy flats I have this problem that they are too snug, so I did not go my standard 36. Instead I went with 36 and a half. Vince anyway goes American sizing. I have only had Vince coat, like winter coat, never really tried their shoes, and I realized that they have like American sizing, which was additional, struggle for me to decide without trying it out. Move this down. So here we have it. I think I like the look of it. Once again, not exactly sure about the sizing. What to do? Question still being, is this the one or not? I feel like that this order is a flop on a big terms. The skirt is on and think that the length is not very petite friendly. I think it would look a lot better if it was, cinched in like that, because that way the front part, which is anyway a little bit shorter than the back one, would end just under the knees, which is still bearable. But if I have it like this, I'm just scared that it shortens my legs. And even if I love Toteme, I think keeping a skirt that is not doing any justice to your figure is somewhat senseless. What do you think? Or should I take it to my tailor? Let me know what you would do. Okay, you guys, feeling a little bit disappointed, to be frank, with the result, because none of the two are fitting just fine. But I'm gonna think about it and let you know what I decide. You guys, a few days later, I got myself ready. I was very diligent today. Started early on working, did sports, showered myself. I really like my hair. It's almost like blow dried. But outside is pouring rain. And let me complain once again. I know you're having enough of me complaining, but the rarest occasions when I have to pick her up, it is always pouring down outside. I don't know. Let's put it like that. I'm not looking forward to going out right now. Keep all the fingers crossed for me that she will allow me to put that transparent vinyl cover on her stroller. Otherwise, we're gonna end up both coming back home soaked, wet, and probably on nerves. But before that happens, because I also have to run out of the door, I wanted to give a little wrap up to this video. Yesterday has been the warmest day of the year. We decided to stay in the house, but for the forenoon, we also blew up the paddling pool. She's the strangest kid ever. She didn't go inside. She doesn't love bathing, which happens for some kids. But even for the paddling pool, she was just standing there a few times, and as soon as some areas got wet, she got instantly anxious and crawled out, screamed for help. Falco was also diligent in building the pergola that I'm going to show you the other day. It's not really fully finished, but we are making a progress. But other than that, it's been a chilled one, and we grilled with friends in the evening, which was also nice. Just an annoying thing that is sort of a theme for the past months is that Leia is not going to bed until 21 o'clock, which I also have heard from other parents that is pretty normal for children between 2 and 3. They seem to not survive without having a nap. Well, Leia most definitely doesn't, but also with nap, the day gets really, really long. So yeah, we are battling that at the moment because there is not much time left for us in the evening. It's like you could practically just stay in the bed and sleep until next morning. Just that there is piles and piles of things that needs to be done and prepared for the next day. So struggles of, I feel like that I'm saying things that I've heard so often from my mom friends, but even most importantly, even from my mom herself. And back then, I just could not really grasp and realize the depth, the load of it. But here I am. Anyhow, I hope you all are having a great week ahead, enjoying your time. It would mean really a lot if you would hit that like button and subscribe and ring the bell if you have not done it already. And hopefully I'm going to see you in my next one.